a rose gold copper contrast colour. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. So I've just cut this wolf cut, shag, long layered, butterfly cut, whatever we want to call it, for 2023. I'm going to be doing a rose gold copper contrast colour. I've isolated this out through here. This is going to be 10 NV from Joico's Lumishine Permanent Creams with 10 volt, and the rest is going to be 9 NV, 20 grams, and then we have got 40 grams of 8 NRG, again permanent 10 volt, and I'm going to be taking it through. And then what's left of the 10 NV through here, I'm just going to pull through just to dilute some of the ends. Reason for, I want it to look a little bit sort of metallic-y, and I want there to be a big contrast. I think contrast colours are going to be big for 2023, as are copper colours. So that's what I'm doing. I've got my colours mixed up here. I'm going to do the blonde first, just so I can be very precise on getting that all there. Let's get just some clips. I've just sneezed, so that's why I'm sniffing. Right, this is going to be the blonde, so it's going to be a big contrast colour. It's going to look banging. So 10 NV Lumishine Permanent with 10 volt. 35-minute development. I want this to have that sort of rosiness to it, because we're looking at violet. I think violet, when you've got that sort of hue, I think it can look a little bit rosy, which is why I've put these two colour tones together. I wanted a little technique to bring you, so you can see, and you can see the sectioning just there now. So it comes from crown all the way to there, and then again just off centre parting. Reason for off centre parting is I want there to be a little bit of a mix also between the colours. And just to bear in mind, if you haven't watched the wolf cut, shag, butterfly haircut video prior to this mannequin, for some reason its density, it just started coming out in clumps. I'll put a bit in here now so you can see what actually I'm dealing with right now. But this right hand side is actually thicker than the left hand side as well. So, and this is my last blonde mannequin that I've got available, because I need to do one live tomorrow as well. So it's just a bit of a nightmare. That is that section all done through there. Just want to make sure to get a lot of saturation on this head, because I've got no idea how this head's going to take. When I was shampooing it, it was all really weird. Let's just wipe my hands for the next bit. I've got the 8 NRG and the 9 NV. I'm going to go to the roots, and I'm just going to pull bits through, just rinse it through, because I want there to be a little attachment of colour through the ends, but not a lot, because I'm going to dilute, like I said, with the 10 NV. Some of the lighter pieces, and again I'm drawing that copper colour through to those ends, but just diluting it slightly with the NV. And then again, here's all our pieces here. So it's just a little bit more copper. So development time on this is going to be 35 minutes. Once I've rinsed it all, styled it all, I'll do a little bit of refining and then we'll look at the finished result. And there we have it, guys. That is the finished result. What do we think? So that is the contrast copper rose gold. Beautiful, beautiful colour, if I do say so myself. And the wolf cut, butterfly cut, shag haircut has turned out lovely as well. Let's drop it down a little bit. But yeah, beautiful. So that blonde was just slightly off centre, so there's a little bit of blonde that just creeps over into that side of the fringe, and how it was brought to in front of the ear. So there's a bit of copper you can see that's just peeking through there. Absolutely love it. Hope you love it. I'll just refresh you with the formulation. That was just 10 NV with 10 volt Lumishine permanent cream, and then the rest was 8 NRG 40 grams with 20 grams of 9 NV, again 10 volt Lumishine permanent cream. And then the application you've seen, I dragged it through, and then when we got to trying to just melt off some of those ends, just to add a little bit of like metallic to it, so it just shines. That was the 10 NV here, and we just sort of melted through as well. So yeah, hope you love the colour. I do. And if you want to see any more sort of creative colours or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new, hit subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video.